4, 3, 2, 1. What's up, everybody? Good to see you again. And I found a place. I missed the train, and so I found the waiting room here. I have to wait 40 minutes, and I found a place so I can plug in the phone. So things are good. I have to be kind of quiet because I'm in the waiting room. Don't want to be too loud and disrupt everybody else. But maybe we'll get some of the people who are watching to come back again. And while we're waiting for the crowds to arrive, a reminder that you can join the memberships at youtube.com/Monroe Mann/join, JOIN. And all proceeds go to the Running for Famous campaign fund. What's up, Love and Light? I missed the train by 1 minute because I was yapping. So the lesson is, don't let live streaming interfere with your real life. But now I'm in the waiting room here. It's actually really nice at Grand Central. And I will continue for another 40 minutes. And I'm able to plug in, so that's good news. Battery right now, and we'll see how long that lasts. So we had a huge crowd here, like 80, 90 people. Oh, I turned on the monetization this time. So we're gonna see if anybody gets to watch an ad. I'm very curious about that. And yeah, so I am back. I took off my suit because I was getting a little hot walking all around New York City. And now I'm in good old Grand Central Terminal in the waiting room, waiting for the train. Yesterday, someone wanted to know if you're a Mason. I'm not a Mason, but I did look into joining the stonemasons in Miami. I haven't gone to any of their meetings yet, but maybe that is something that I will do. I have to check in and see. What's up, Zach Kruska? How are you? Ali, why am I back? Because I was gonna say because you guys made me miss the train, but the truth is, I missed the train. I wasn't paying attention, but now I know, guys, the next train leaves at 12:25, which is in about 30 minutes. So in 30 minutes, make sure that you guys tell me, Monroe, go catch the train. And thanks, Zach, for Zach, you were supposed to join the Discord. Do it before I get back to Florida, Zach. So welcome back, everybody. Great to see you again. I'm in New York City today. I'm waiting to take the train to Port Chester, New York. And tomorrow I'm going to do a live stream from Playland. That's going to be exciting. We're going to go on the Dragon Coaster together. And Bob the violin, no. You know, it actually looks like I am, but negative. I'm in a waiting room at Grand Central Terminal waiting for the train to leave. Iceman says, did you watch Werewolf in London before? No. But I was in London during Halloween when there was the big hurricane in New Jersey. And I saw a werewolf running through London during Halloween, and it was really exciting because I saw a werewolf in London. Deja Vu, what advice do you need? Let me know. Big task. What am I doing? I'm waiting. I'm live streaming here. That's what I'm clearly doing. I'm talking to you guys. And I'm talking slowly, loud. I'm talking quietly because it's kind of like a library here. Omid, what's your answer? What's your question about theology? Let me know. By the way, when we get up, we're at 2 now. When we get up to 10 likes, we win the bronze medal in the YouTube live stream Olympics. So we had 70 likes before. So now we got 3, that's better. Hello from England. How are you? Where do you live in England? Are you in London or you're in Cornwall? By the way, if you haven't watched the television show Doc Martin, hilarious. Beautiful. What's the best British TV show ever? And Iceman, I look like the dude that just got off the train and got attacked by the werewolf. Yeah. Well, I was running, trying to catch the train, and I missed it by 30 seconds. And York, as in Old York. So tell me, I'm in New York. So where's Old York? What part of England is that? Is that in Northern England, Southern England? Rethinkulous, keeping up appearances. Iceman says, dude. And by the way, I turned on the monetization. I'm curious if any of you guys see ads, let me know. And of course, if you want to support the channel, watch the ads rather than just skipping them. Peto, back in town. Good to see you again. So I'm really excited. I just came from Philadelphia, where I gave a TEDx talk at Jefferson University. And now I took the train, Amtrak, to New York City, and that's where I am right now. It's in the north, it's the real capital of England. It's been here for 2,000 years. So Old York is older than New York, apparently. And Bob says, how did you learn Chinese? Just read your bio. I started studying it while I was working as a lawyer here in New York. And then I quit my job as a lawyer and went to go teach English in China. And I studied Chinese 20 hours a week while I was there for a year. Then I went back again in 2019 for 3 months. And 这是为什么我现在能说中文？你的中文好不好？ Omid said you ignored my theology question. Omid, I had to ignore 90% of the chat messages before because my battery was dying. I was trying to catch the train and I couldn't get to the bottom. If you ask me again, I'll try to answer that. Peto says you're making money from YouTube now. Yeah, on the last live stream, I just made $23. I'm making money from advertisements now. I'm eligible now for brand sponsorships, so I'm hoping that's going to start sometime soon. And by the way, we are like 40 subscribers away from 4,000 subscribers. So really exciting. No faux Rolexes. Oh, Bob the Violin, you have good Chinese skills, is that right? Congratulations. I need to use the more breath when I speak Mandarin. You're funny. That's funny. Omid says, I identify as a cat, and I heard Jesus forgives all the sins because he died for our sins. You think I'm forgiven? I don't know what the heck you're talking about. First of all, if you identify as a cat, then you cannot speak in English, and you cannot write in this chat. So I think you just gave it away that you are not a cat. You're a human being who's clearly watching a YouTube live. Can I spell run 3 times? Why would I do that? That doesn't make any sense. You know what's interesting too? How many more people tuned in for this live stream when I was walking around? When I was on the live stream on the streets of New York and walking through Grand Central, so many. But as soon as I sat down, people got a little bit less interested. So that's a very good lesson. The walking around live streams could bring in more people. And Rethinkulous says, did anybody write traditional as opposed to simplified? Some people did, but I lived in Shanghai, and most people in Shanghai use simplified characters. When I went to Taiwan, that was, of course, all the traditional characters there. And hey, Joshua Green, you live in downtown. That's fantastic. I'm in 42nd Street at Grand Central right now. So nice to see you. Bob the Veva, what's something you can talk to us about your time in the military? So I spent it. It was the best and the worst time of my life. The best because it was such an adventure, and it was exciting to be a part of the danger and the camaraderie and all that stuff. But also, it was one of the worst because it was dangerous. It was scary at times. The bureaucracy of the Army is just crazy. And a lot of times you have to take orders from people who are, it's just like, yes, sir, yes, sir. And that's kind of frustrating at times. And hi, I'm at Grand Central Terminal in New York City right now. Oh, Galaxy Sings, you were here before. So yeah, I missed my train, the commuter train out of New York City. And so I decided I needed to plug in, my battery was dying. I spent a year in Iraq with the Army, and it was great fun. It was scary, but it was one of the most exciting times in my life. And Star has a question about the Trail of Tears, okay. Joshua's up the block. Galaxy Sings, you were here weren't you here in the live stream about 10 minutes ago? Asking me to shout you out your name constantly? And Star keeps asking, look, stop asking me if you can ask a question. Just ask your question, guys. If I know what you're talking, I know the Trail of Tears is something about the Indians in America. And I think it was about beyond that I don't know. But I know it was a difficult time for a particular tribe in the United States. And Galaxy says, I forgot, sorry. You forgot you were here on this live stream? Let me see if the battery is charging. Hold on. It's working. I'm up to 36%. I was at 27% before. Thanks, Jack. I'm glad you joined the Discord. I appreciate that. Pedro says, I would donate $500 if you had the money. Appreciate that. Inks is laughing out loud about that. I appreciate it. But again, guys, you guys are actually helping the channel a lot by spending some time talking to me. And here we are. And I want the battery to go up longer because then I can go outside. And I bet as soon as my battery goes up to like 45%, I'm going to go outside and start walking on the streets again. And let's see if we get like 70 people again like we did before. And join Discord, that was quick. Yeah, I missed my train, Scottish guy. So here we are. Star, that's horrible. I'm sorry to hear that someone got that's not good. What's it like in New York City? It's the busiest city in the world. This place is bonkers. If you've never been here, it's nothing. It's like no other city. I've been to Tokyo, I've been to Shanghai, I've been to Beijing, I've been to Seoul, I've been to Los Angeles, I've been to Miami, I mean everywhere. Paris, Stuttgart, Hamburg, Johannesburg, South Africa. Nothing is like New York City. This city is just so much energy. You just feel that energy. Spicoli says, if I'm here and you're here, doesn't that make it our time? Certainly there's nothing wrong with a little feast on our time. You're funny. I like that quote from Fast Times at Ridgemont Times. What's up, Plato, Doc Monroe, Brad Goo, Jason Irvin. Scottish guy started to hear that. You know what? It's all good because I get to spend more time with you awesome people. So that's all right. Singapore, I have not been to Singapore, to be fair, but I cannot imagine Singapore is as busy as New York City. Literally, I mean, if Shanghai and Tokyo and Seoul aren't like New York City, I find it hard to believe that tiny little Singapore is going to be more fast-paced than New York City. And Brad says the New York City is the city that can't sleep. What's up, Mina Mayhead? Great to have you here. Great to hear. And, love and light. That was okay what James said. Sometimes I feel like a black woman trapped in a white man's body. Whatever. If that person wants to say that, that's fine. And James, more power to you. Kitten Bobber is back. Kitten Bobber is our resident spammer. Comes in every once in a while, every few weeks. Good to have you here, Kitten Bobber. Joe Rogan, any tips for addiction? Well, I would say to you, Joe Rogan, you seem like you're addicted to doing a lot of Spotify podcasting. You know, you might want to take a break from that. You know, there are programs to help you with that. Thank you. James says, thanks, you look like Drew Brees. I've heard that a few times. Thank you so much, James. Brad, your characters are awesome. You deserve so much more recognition. I appreciate it, Brad. You know what? We're getting there slowly but surely. We're almost at 4,000 subscribers. Social Blade says if I keep up what I'm doing, within 2 years, we'll be at 100,000 subscribers. So fingers crossed. Let's hope that it starts to go like this and starts to grow higher and higher and higher. What's up, Johnny Rebellion? What's going on here? My name is Monroe Mann. I'm a comedian, improv comedian, live streamer, actor, producer, lawyer, Iraq war veteran, TEDx speaker, blah, 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 blah. And my channel as the coolest live stream channel ever. I'm speaking softly because I'm in this waiting room and I don't want to speak too loudly and disturb everybody. And Bob the violin, what prompted you to do live seriously? So here, I'll tell you the story about how I ended up starting to do lives. You guys are gonna, I think it's the first time I'm telling the story, but since I'm waiting for my train, we got time. People have been telling me that I should do a podcast for the last 15 years. I never liked the idea of doing a podcast because I don't like just audio. And I was thinking, what am I gonna do? Just talk for like an hour? And I was thinking, how much planning does that require? I got to sit down, I got to come up with all these topics and blah, blah, blah. And then I had to produce it, then I had to edit it, I had to record it, then upload it. I mean, it sounded like just a lot of work. And the woman, one of the students who organized this TEDx event at Jefferson University 4 months ago, when we were preparing, we had this 2-hour talk, and she said, Monroe, I could listen to you talk for hours. Have you ever thought about doing a podcast? And I said, oh, everybody tells me I should do a podcast, but I didn't want to do it because of those foregoing reasons. It's just a lot of work. But I said, hey, Radhika, do you want to do it with me? If you do a podcast with me, I'll consider doing it. And she said, okay, that sounds great. That sounds great. So I wrote up a contract, this and that. I was going to do it with another friend of mine as well. So we had 3 people. But after 2 weeks, she didn't sign the contract. And I got her on the phone. I said, do you really want to do this? And then she goes, look, to be honest, I don't have the time. I'm so busy with school. I'm so busy with preparing for the TEDx. And I said, that's no problem, fine. But I had this, I'm thinking, oh, but I still want to do the TEDx, the podcast. But I thought, forget it. It's too much work. I don't want to go through all that. But suddenly I was walking in Miami Beach, that's where I live now, and I just opened up YouTube and I saw the button that said live, and I thought, this was 4 months ago. You know what, let me just turn on press live. And I did. For 5 minutes, 0 people watching. But I was just talking, whatever, I didn't expect anybody to watch. After 10 minutes, it went to 1, and I went, oh my gosh. There's somebody, and this is when I had 2,100 subscribers, most of whom never watched anything that I did. So I felt like I had 0 subscribers. And then after 3 minutes, that person went back to 0. I kept talking for another 3 minutes, like 20 minutes. Somebody came back, 1 person. I thought that was interesting, but the thing that really excited me was when I stopped the live stream, this screen comes up that showed me how many people were watching, but most importantly, how much watch time I got. And during that 40 minutes that I did the thing, it said 4 minutes of watch time. And it doesn't seem like a lot, but I went, what? Because I've been searching for watch time for 18 years, because that's what you need to get monetized, is that watch time. Unless you do shorts. If you do shorts, you need something like 5 million shorts views in 3 months, or something like that. But I was thinking, oh my gosh, are these lives going to actually count towards me getting watch time so I can get the channel monetized? So I did another experiment 2 days later, and I did it for an hour, and this time 4 people showed up. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh. And I stopped, and the watch time said 12 minutes. And I thought, oh, whoa, maybe this is the way that you get the channel monetized, right? And so then, the watch time is on a 5-hour delay, or 5-day delay. So I was waiting 5 days to see, because I had 100 hours of watch time. I was waiting for 5 days to see, does it go up by a little bit? And after it did. The watch time went up, and I thought, oh my gosh, this is counting. This is counting for monetization. And that was like end of May. Mid-May. And then I said, I'm going to try to do this once a day and see what happens. And suddenly, 5 people watching, 7 people watching. And then some days it would go back, it was really depressing. It would go back to like 2 people watching. And then one day it was 0 for the entire thing. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, maybe this is not going to work. But then one day I did a Billy Bob. Billy Bob is one of my characters. This guy that, how you doing? My name is Billy Bob. I talk like this. I'm from Louisiana. And Got 75 people watching that day. And I thought, oh my gosh. The next day, 12. I'm thinking, oh, I'm back to being a nobody again. But I just kept going every single day, and I saw that the number of viewers fluctuated. Even on this stream right now, like the stream before, 80 people. Right now, 32. I think there's 32 now because this stream is monetized. I think a lot of you guys are getting shown ads, and for that reason. But I just kept doing this, and then literally, I mean, after about 2 months, I started to get 100 people. One time I had 194 people here in the live streams. And it took 3.5 months, but I got monetized. It took, actually, I guess it took about 3 months to get 3,000 hours, which was the first phase of monetization. After that, it took only two more weeks, and I got to 4,000. So that's why I can show the ads now. And they're doing this new thing called Brand Connect, which connects me with brands who are trying to advertise, like to get someone to say, hi, by the way, guys, I need to talk to you about this cool product, and it's really great. Look at this tie, it's from Zara, and it's fantastic. And I'm part of their pilot program now. So apparently not everybody gets selected for it. For some reason, my channel did. So I'm hoping maybe sometime over the next month, one of these brands will say, hey, we want to pay you, $100. Will you do an ad on your channel? I go, yeah. So we'll see. But there are a lot of different ways. And when I get back to Florida, I'm going to set up the store. And then I could start selling my books. I could start selling a whole bunch of PDFs, hats, and notebooks, and all things related to Monroe and my characters. So I mean, I could see how this could really become a viable business for me. And it's already a part-time income. On the last live stream that we did before, I made $22. Fantastic, just by giving a tour of New York City. And so any of you guys if you have 50 subscribers, that's all you need to start live streaming. Start doing it and build up the stamina of having 0 people watching you for a while. I had a little bit of a benefit because I started live streaming at 2,100 subscribers. But even then, there were times when I had 0. 0. And you need to build up to be a good live streamer, I'll tell you, here are the things. And I think I know exactly what it is now. Number 1, you have to be charismatic. You have to be a good speaker. Thank you for the super chat. Who gave me that? Who gave me that? Kill the Batman. Kill the Batman. I can't kill the Batman. He just gave a super chat for $1.99. I have to say thank you to Kill the Batman 87. Appreciate that. So, number 1 is you need to be charismatic. 2, you have to have something to say. I mean, even if you're doing live streaming of video games, you can't just live stream the video games, I don't think. I think you need to talk during it, engage with the audience. Number 3, everybody's been telling me the reason why they like my channel so much is that I try to read every comment. Even if you don't super chat, the super chat will get me to read the comment more quickly, but otherwise I'll do my best in the order that they come in. Number 4, you have to be able to put up with, first, nobody watching you. But mark every one of your videos as public. So even if you're streaming to 0 people, it's still getting recorded. It gets uploaded as a live stream. People can watch it afterwards. I can't tell you how many people have subscribed to my channel from watching one of my live streams after I did it. Or some of my fans will say, oh, I missed your live stream last night, but I just watched it this morning. It was so funny. Thank you so much. I love when you said that. So don't think you're streaming to 0 people. You're just recording your live stream, and then it's getting uploaded. You're making a regular YouTube video. Once you start getting people watching, you gotta get ready for the spammers. You gotta get ready for the people who are going to insult you, and get ready for everything. If you're fat, guess what? People are gonna start calling you fat. If you've got the receding hairline, people are gonna start making fun of your receding hairline. If you're older, I mean, I'm not a young kid anymore, people are gonna make fun of your age. And even if there's nothing wrong with you, people are going to make fun of you. Whenever I do the characters, when I do Billy Bob, I go, that's not a Louisiana accent. Or Rocco Trevani, your New York accent sucks. Or when I do Timothy Hilford, hello, my name is Timothy Hilford, I'm from England. They go, oh, your British accent's terrible. Ignore them. I promise you, your fans are there, and you will get, if you be true to yourself, you will attract the people that you want. I think one of the reasons, so many people over the years have said, Monroe, you gotta focus on one thing. And my YouTube channel was never a focus. It was me doing skydiving, it was me doing comedy, it was me doing my music, it was me doing speaking, it was me doing motivation. And people said, dude, your channel is all over the place. No one's gonna want to watch that. But doing the live streams, that's precisely what people love about me, because every time they come on the live stream, it's something different. It's either me talking like this, giving you education, sometimes it's motivation, sometimes I'm doing comedy, sometimes I'm singing songs, sometimes I'm giving you a tour of New York City and Bryant Park. So those are the main things. And just be persistent. Some of my friends, like one of my friends, he's a very successful Pixar screenwriter. He wrote the entire script for Cars 3. And he said, Monroe, when you started doing the live streams, I thought you were gonna do it for a few days and then give up. It was, I cannot believe you have done it virtually every single day since May. And even now, it's still hard. It's a lot of work. And I spend a lot of time doing this, but and I'm not making a huge amount of money yet, but it's about persistence. I spent 18 years already. What's another 2 years to get up to 100,000 subscribers, and then 2 years from now, I maybe never have to work in a normal job again. Sounds good. So persistence. I gotta walk over to the train now, because otherwise if I miss the train again because I'm doing a live stream. I'm trying to put this away while I'm talking to you guys. So hold on, I gotta put this in my bag. And then you guys are gonna get another tour. Sorry, I keep doing that. It's hard to hold that between my legs. Now I'm gonna show you Grand Central again as I go catch this train, because I'm not gonna miss it. I'm not gonna miss this train again. 1 second. And thank you again, Mr. Kill the Batman. That was very kind of you. Thank you for supporting me. Okay. Have a good night. Do you know do you have the track listings on there?
Where are you going?
To Port Chester, the Stamford line. 17. 17? Thank you. Have a great night. So we're going to track 17, ladies and gentlemen. You know what's funny? I have the backpack on my back right now, and it's so much easier than me. I can't believe I didn't put this backpack on my back this whole time, because it's so easy for me to move now. So here, I'm gonna show you Grand Central again. Really, really pretty. It's I'll show you when we get to the concourse in there, because that thing it's just gorgeous. One of the most pretty train stations in the world. And again, I've been to a lot of them all around the world. There are some beautiful ones in Europe, I'll grant that, and even in China. But look at this. Wow. So pretty. So beautiful. And there are constellations up on the ceiling. We can't spend all the time looking at them, because if I miss the train, it's going to be a problem. And for some reason, they have the Slytherin banner, Gryffindor, plus the American flag, Ravenclaw, and Hufflepuff here in Grand Central. But you can see some of the constellations above me as we're walking. Sometimes I'll come in here if I have to wait, and just kind of look up at the constellations and try to figure out which ones they are. And all right, so we got some more messages here. I gotta catch up. Hold on. I gotta go to track 17. Thank you for your service, says Zach. You're worth it, my friend. Thank you. James says I used to do improv. Well, hey, James, if you can do improv, maybe you can come on my live stream with an improv character. and we can do some improv together with our different characters. Maybe that would be fun. I want you to know I'm going to try to live stream from the train, but I think I'm going to get disconnected. And when that happens, the live stream is going to end. But let me see what time, how much more time I have before we go. It says 12:19. I think the 12:25. So I've got 4 minutes before I get on the train, so that's good. The Mafia guy and Country guy are funny. Thank you, Brad Grew. I might have one of those guys. Rocco might come on later tonight when I get to the hotel. What's up, Jesus Christ? Paul, how are you? Trump 24. No, I did not have a bar mitzvah. I celebrated Hanukkah when I was younger. We had Christmas and Hanukkah together. It was kind of fun. Got lots of presents. Why were you blocked the other day? JW, I'm not sure why you were blocked or what happened. I have a lot of mods on here. I'm still learning how to train my moderators to do what needs to be done. It's not an easy job. And I appreciate all of you guys who are moderating on the channel. I thank you. Mark's asking how many subscribers you need to go live. You need 50. 50, which is not a lot. So that's what you need. Love the stream. Thanks, Brad Groove. 5 million views for shorts. Yeah. You either need, I think, 5 million views and 30. Any of you who have a YouTube channel, download YouTube Studio. Sign in and then click on the Earn tab. It'll tell you exactly how many watch hours you have or how many shorts views you've had and whether you are close to getting monetized. But you also need 500 subscribers minimum for phase 1, and then you need 1,000 subscribers for phase 2. And like I said, if I get disconnected, it's because of the connection here at the train. You love Billy Bob. Thank you. What's up, Padronix? I'm from New York, which is where I am right now, but I live in Miami Beach, actually. And Miss T says I look very nice. Thank you very much. I just did my TEDx talk in Philadelphia. It was a beautiful city. Then I just took the train to Amtrak to New York City, and now I'm taking the train into Westchester. We love you, Doc Monroe. Thank you so much. Gotta jump on the train here. This is the Great Metro North. Look, that's the New Haven line, the one that's red. Very happy to be on here. And I want to go somewhere where I can talk and it's not going to be disruptive to everybody. I guess I could just chill right here. And let me see what other messages we have here. Brad Goose says, when I first came to your channel, I really thought the New York City character was a real person. Rocco is a real person, 100%, guys. Iron Mike says, any extra income is a good income, 100%. 100%, I agree. And I really finally think this could become a career. If I made $250 basically the last 2 weeks with 4,000 subscribers, imagine how much I could make with 100,000. So it's on its way. I'm getting there. And Tony says, you seem like a cool dude to have a beer with. What's funny is I don't drink alcohol really because I find it very yucky. I don't like the flavor of it all. I want to see if I can find I wonder if I should try to go to the front of the train. Maybe there'll be less people there. What's up, Slayer of Cheesy? See you later, JW. And what's up, Scottish Cow? Green Eyes wants a wrench. I give wrenches to people who've been here for a long time and who I can definitely trust. Green Eyes says I'm almost monetized. Let's see. Well, yeah, Green Eyes has 1,800 subscribers. So, good job, Green Eyes. What kind of channel? Everyone check out Green Eyes' channel because this person's got all the subscribers needed to get monetized. So maybe we can help Green Eyes get a little bit closer to getting monetized. I know how difficult it is. So anything that we can do to help is worth it, because it's very difficult. And yeah, the Lord of the Rings. I love the Lord of the Rings movie trilogies. And what I'm watching the Lord of the Rings right now on Amazon Prime. The what do you call it? The Rings of Power. Season 2 was very, very good. Very interesting. What's up, Maryland? And what else we got? And hit the gritty, please. I'm just reading more messages here. Miss T's saying gorgeous. Why, thank you very much. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Happy to be here. And oh, I'm excited. I have another guest coming on soon. It's going to be a Tony nominee, Chad Kimball, a Broadway star. So that'll be neat. You guys can learn a little bit about what it's like. Doesn't look like my hair is green. It looks like I got green hair right now. I'm the Joker. And Brad Goose says, Rocco, yes. Hi, Rosie Cavalier, happy birthday to you. Your name is Malak. I'm walking here. Hello Dada has 0 subs. Poor Hello Dada has 0 subs. That's terrible. And Jamie says, you're back, missed the notification. Yes, I came on here for a little bit. When the guy comes for the ticket, I gotta go because my ticket's on the phone. Thanks, Rosie. I appreciate that. Thank you. And you can hear lots of beeping because this train is getting ready to depart. Doors are closing, and it's finally stopped. Yeah, my hair is green right now. I don't know why, because the light up above is not really green, but this reminds me of when I was in college, and I was in a punk band, and I dyed my hair different colors. Mark, what help do you need? Let me know. The Green Lantern. Yeah, I am the Green Lantern right now. That's a little funky. I need to get my... Oh boy. Portchester's Timos, my old best friend forever lives in Westchester. Yeah, Mark, let's see how many subscribers Mark has. Why can't I click on it? Oh, there we go. Mark, you have 49 subscribers. Can somebody just go please subscribe to Mark Bischoff's channel? He only needs one more subscriber and he can go live. And I think he deserves one more subscriber to go live. Galaxy says, I think you could be a model with how good you are. If I could pick a green superhero, which one would you be? Guys, I'm actually trying to turn this thing off right now because I have a feeling I'm going to get cut off. Thanks, Zach. Zach, you are awesome. Mark, you better be very grateful to Zach, who just subscribed to your channel. And by the way, Mark, if you send me a message, a comment on one of my videos, I will subscribe to your channel, and then when you go live, I'll try to support you for a little bit. So, all right, guys, I'm probably going to do Rocco Tribbiani once I get to the hotel. So, if you're still awake, maybe in about an hour or so, you'll see Rocco for a little bit. So, great to see you guys, and remember to subscribe. Please turn on the bell, and remember, no obligation, but if you're interested, you can become a member of the channel, youtube.com/Monroe Mann/join. The super chats, they all go to my Running for Famous campaign fund. I'm running for famous. I need your help. My mission is to become super famous within 1 year, and you guys can help make that happen. See you later, Rosie Kavid, Love and Light, Mark Bishop, Brad Goo, and Mark Bishop, can't wait to watch some of your music. Can't wait. And thanks, Miss T. Love you guys too. And see you guys later. Bye.